Hi, good evening, and welcome to my daily live session on various topics for execution excellence. I'm sorry for starting so late today. It's already 1 hour delayed. We had some guests. I told that today was a festival, so we had some guests and got delayed for that. Sorry for that. And for those of you who are watching and are from the southern part of India, a happy uh, Varamalakshmi festival, which is today. So I'm sure you would have celebrated it, all the ones from the southern part of India. With that, let me introduce myself. I am Dinakar. I'm the founder of Samutana and the inventor of doHow, a methodology for uh, driving teams to achieve amazing outcomes through inspirational persuasion, which is what I call as doHow. And while they are achieving these amazing outcomes and challenging goals, they naturally get to develop and acquire leadership skills by changing their mindset and culture, which is on the right side. What you see on the top is a pictorial and animation of the mindset. On the left side is about management, it's all about systems and continual learning loops, which I've been talking all this while. And if in case you want to know more about what I do and more about me, please do visit dinakarmurthy.com, or you can also write an email to me. Dinakar@samutana.com is my email address. With that very brief introduction, let me also invite you to the public doHow session this Sunday at 11 o'clock. I want to do every Sunday at 11 o'clock. If you want to attend that, you can visit by using this link, which is shown at the bottom of this video. Otherwise, you can also look at the description, which is given along with this video, where you could click on that link to join this on Sunday at 11 o'clock. Otherwise, you could also download the Excel calendar, download the Outlook calendar, or the Google or Yahoo calendar so that you get a reminder. There is no registration required. You just need to participate and experience, have a different learning experience with doHow. So that as a very brief introduction. With that, let me directly get into the topic. I've been talking about the control phases of any system, which is having an algorithm, actuating it based on the algorithm, sensing it based on the actuation, and correcting it based on what was sensed, and based on the correction, changing the algorithm once again. So that's the cycle which I've been telling. Plan, do, check, act is the other way of describing the cycle. So with that, let me directly go into the various cycles. I said that I've used this PDCA as the basis for describing the product, process, people, performance, productivity, programming, and progression cycle. Uh, this week I've been talking about the performance cycle. Started on Monday with organization structure and roles. So when I say performance, we're talking about making sure that the entire organization performs with some rhythm and some finesse. Therefore, organization structure and roles are required. And after that, the actuation would be by delegating the work and tasks, and the sensing would be by making sure that the progress reporting is being done so that one can understand where do we stand. And finally, the correction would be through reviewing and steering. And then again comes the algorithm in terms of the organization structure and role. That's the performance cycle which I've been speaking about. And today, I want to say that look, once this performance cycle is being done, once you have the organization structure and roles, then delegate work, then report the progress, review and steer, and based on that, in case there is any change required, change the organization structure and the roles, and again continue the same cycle over and over again. And this has a very low clock speed. So each cycle has a different clock speed. This particular cycle may have a clock speed of a quarter, for example, and when the entire cycle is stable, that means the organization structure and roles are clearly defined, and the delegation of work is happening smoothly, progress reporting is being done, and reviewing and steering also is being done. That's going on without any interruption. It's stable, it's happening regularly, consistently. Then it's a very nice situation to be. Then the next question is it capable? When I say capable, is it meeting your requirement? Stable means it is happening continuously and it is regular. Therefore, there is nothing much to be done there. It's going smoothly on its own without any management attention. Capable means is it meeting your attention? Now, these are the two questions one would ask. If it is stable, then and not capable, then I would continue in the same cycle till it becomes stable. If it is stable and capable, then I go on to the next level, which is the productivity cycle, which is what I'll be speaking next week. In case it is neither stable nor capable, then I go back to one level below, which would be the people cycle, to really look at what needs to be done in the people cycle to make sure that some basics are put in place so that this performance cycle can work. And that's the basic philosophy of this decision, which is to be taken once in a quarter, for example, and then progress to the next cycle. So next week, I'll be talking about the next cycle, which is the productivity cycle. That was a very short live streaming today. Don't want to take much time because it's quite late. So thanks a lot for watching. And for those of you in India, have a nice evening. For those of you outside India, have a great day ahead. Next week, we would be doing a different cycle. And till then, have a nice weekend. Let me also give you a small peek into the cycle that I'm going to be talking about next week, which is the productivity cycle, where we start with challenging goals. Because once the organization is there, then performance is happening. That performance is happening continuously. Only then it makes sense in going into the next level. You got the idea. Without that, there's no point in constantly improving at the same time performing. It doesn't make any sense. First, make sure that the performance works. Then after that, go to the next one, which is the productivity cycle. Productivity is doing better every time, doing better in all areas. It could be resources, could be based on the resources, could be based on time. Productivity can be applied to anything. It's the increase in efficiency between two different time zones. That is what productivity is all about. First, we'll talk about challenging goals and talk about continual improvement. Then automation opportunities which we have got. That would be the checking phase, where based on the continual improvement, because automation is the one that brings in productivity. And finally, look at the control algorithms. And this is the place where, based on the control algorithms, we go on to the next phase, which is the programming phase, where one could really use artificial intelligence to start doing our business. So that comes week after next. Next week would be the productivity cycle. So with that, thanks a lot for watching. And what should I say? Goodbye. Have a nice weekend.